This week on the show, we skate downtown for Disney on Ice.
And then we get a sneak peek of Halloween Horror Nights.
We'll also have the latest theme park news and more coming at you
right now. This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, cruises, and all your vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Florida and California theme parks and attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Fun Spot America is Central Florida's only family-owned theme park, offering 2 locations, Orlando and Kissimmee. Both theme parks provide safe, clean fun. For more information, visit fun-spot.com.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
A lot of fun stuff happening this past week. I was over at Universal for the final ride over at Disaster. It was very fun, very sweet, very heartfelt goodbye. A lot of people came out for that. But you see the video of that on our YouTube channel. You went over to Disney on Ice.
I did.
How did you enjoy it?
I loved it. It was really fun. I saw the Frozen on Ice last year. This year was 100 Years of Magic, so it was just not every single, but more Disney stories brought to life that you could possibly imagine, and it was so fun. My favorite sequence was the Mulan one, actually. Yeah,
I saw some videos of that. It looked gorgeous. I wasn't able to make it out, but yeah, it looked very, very fun, very gorgeous, and I hope to see a Disney on Ice in the future sometime soon. But I want to talk about, you recently just got a new job.
I did.
You got another theme park under your belt now.
Another theme park. I just want to clarify, I'm not leaving SeaWorld. I'm still working for SeaWorld. I'm just adding on. I'm now going to work for Legoland at the Heart Lake City and be a performer in their show there.
That is awesome. That is so cool. So who are you getting to know?
I get to be pretty good friends with Emma, the girl with the black hair.
In the purple dress.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very cool. That's very cool. So when you just kind of rehearsing right now?
Yep, rehearsals start next week, and then from what I hear, they're doing a little bit of a revamp of the show maybe, and then that show will open October 1st.
Oh, well, there you go. If you're in town, be sure to head out to Legoland. Maybe you'll get to see Emma.
Yay!
All right. Well, let's get to some more news that's happening with News in the Queue.
The Morimoto Asia restaurant has announced an opening date for their Disney Springs location later this month.
Starting September 30th, the Japanese Master Chef's first Pan-Asian dining experience will showcase flavors from across the Asian continent.
The menu is Chef Morimoto's eclectic take on his favorite Asian flavors, including mushu pork, Peking duck, and more.
Morimoto Asia will be open daily from 11:30 a.m. to 2 a.m., serving lunch, dinner, and weekend brunch with dim sum. For more information, visit our blog. I'm a very picky eater, so I don't really eat a lot of food that's outside, norm American kind of cuisine.
So this would be going outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah. I'm not really into the Asian flair for food and that kind of stuff.
I love it. I love it all. I love Chinese food. I love Japanese food. I think it's going to be so delicious. I cannot wait. Yummy, yummy.
So I'm guessing you're going to want to be the one to go and cover this when we go for the opening? I mean, it's a great centralized location right there at Disney Springs. It's one of the former nightclubs. Big sign, looks beautiful, like window mural for the entrance. It looks like a very beautiful restaurant.
And to have that option open until 2 o'clock in the morning is awesome.
Yeah, especially for late night shoppers and people wanting to wind down after a day in the parks.
Definitely.
All right. Six Flags has announced all their new attractions coming in 2016.
The lineup includes high thrill coasters, interactive rides, expanded family offerings, new twists on iconic favorites, and Northern California's first ever hybrid roller coaster.
Some of the highlights include Six Flags Discovering Kingdom's The Joker, in which the villainous character's personality will be evident in the hybrid coaster's chaotic twists and turns throughout its long dual-colored track.
Six Flags Great Adventure will debut its 14th coaster, Total Mayhem, after After being lifted straight up a 12-story, 90-degree hill, this 4D free fly coaster will flip riders head over heels at least 6 times.
Both Six Flags Great America and Six Flags Mexico, in partnership with Warner Brothers and DC Entertainment, will debut Justice League Battle for Metropolis. And of course, lots of other things going on at Six Flags. The Battle for Metropolis ride is already at Six Flags over Texas, and I've seen video of it. It looks really great, especially, no offense, but for a Six Flag park to have a ride of that caliber, it's pretty amazing.
That's insane. I remember seeing the Joker when we were at IAPA last
Yes, the
year.
animatronic.
So the fact that it's now coming to life, seeing it at a theme park, ooh, it's gonna look so good.
Have you ever been to a Six Flags park?
No. If I have, I was really young and don't remember.
Six Flags over Texas is one of my hometown parks. I used to go there all the time. It's like a couple hours outside my hometown. Used to go to Six Flags Fiesta Texas as well. So they're wonderful coaster amusement parks. And they're not as highly themed as like stuff here in Orlando, but if you're really into thrills and coasters and that kind of fun stuff, carnival type stuff,
Yeah.
Six Flags, it's definitely a great place.
And who doesn't love Batman and the Joker? So bringing that all together is awesome.
Exactly.
Finally this week, in honor of First Responders Appreciation Day in September, police officers, firefighters, and emergency medical services, EMS personnel, can take advantage of special admission deals at various attractions.
At Busch Gardens and SeaWorld, first responders will receive free admission and can receive up to 4 tickets per park for friends and family for $50 each.
First responders can receive a complimentary single-day admission to Legoland, Florida. They can also receive a 50% discount on admission to the Orlando Eye, Madame Tussauds Orlando, and Sea Life Orlando on International Drive.
Also over at iDrive 360, Skeletons Animals Unveiled is offering first responders and military personnel 50% off admission, with up to 6 family members and friends able to purchase a ticket for $12.99. This is something they always do every year. September is First Responder Appreciation Month, so a lot of the attractions that have done this year in, year out. So it's good to see some new attractions like the Orlando Eye joining in on it.
Definitely. It's great to see that. I love that it's becoming bigger every single year. I think it should happen every month, but the fact that it does happen every year in September is wonderful.
Well, SeaWorld and Busch Gardens offer that year round, right, for military
and teachers as well.
So yeah, there's always something at all the parks offered for teachers, military. So it always doesn't hurt to ask when you get to a park what kind of discounts are available for you.
Hi everybody! For this week's Hidden Mickey, let's go to the Land Pavilion. Now if you haven't seen this Hidden Mickey, it's worth a trip to find it. It's in the Garden Grill restaurant. Now sometimes you have to be a diner in the restaurant in order to see it, but you can actually see it from outside the restaurant. You have to go to the railing to the side, and here's where you look. It's on the left side of the large wall mural of vegetation inside the restaurant. There's a Mickey, and he's hiding behind the most prominent fern that extends all the way to the top of the mural. Now counting up horizontally from the bottom of the fern, his face is mostly behind the 5th through the 8th leaves on the fern's right side. He's looking slightly downward and to the right in a 3/4 profile. 2 black circles that form his eyes are visible above the 6th fern on the right, more than halfway to the end of the leaf. His ears jut above the 7th leaf, and his mouth and nose are below the 6th leaf. So you can count the leaves of the fern to find these parts of Mickey's face. His face and ears are green, and his mouth is slightly open. He looks sort of like a Steamboat Willie image of Mickey, but it's a real classic. I really respect the painter that put this one in there. Not everybody can see it immediately, as a matter of fact. And if you can't, ask a cast member to come over. They'll pull out a flashlight and show you. And it's awesome when you see it. It's like a hologram effect, but it's worth the trip to find him.
Summer's coming on at Fun Spot with more rides, more value, more memories. This summer, ride Orlando's only wooden roller coaster. Go on the Freedom Flyer or ride our elevated go-kart tracks. We've got the all-new Screamer, also new Water Wars, new games like Transformers and Dirty Driving. And you can feed over 100 alligators. Less than half the price of the big parks. 2 Fun Spots, Orlando and Kissimmee. Come on out to Fun Spot where it's huge.
Oh, it's too hot out.
It's almost fall. You think it'd be cooling off soon.
Yeah, well, actually, there is a place where it's pretty cool all the time, and it might be at a city near you.
Where's this?
Disney on Ice. Just so happened that we sent Anthony there this past week for their brand new version of 100 Years of Magic. Maybe watching this will cool us off.
I hope so.
We're here at the Amway Center in downtown Orlando to check out Disney on Ice 100 Years of Magic, featuring characters from your favorite films such as Lion King, Toy Story, Frozen, and many more. Now let's go skate on over and see what's in store. So Disney on Ice 100 Years of Magic has been going on for quite some time now, but this is a new version of the show. What are some of the new additions?
Well, we've got this incredible segment called Frozen. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I haven't, yeah.
Which is pretty exciting because we're so excited to bring it to, the families out there, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, and it lends itself so beautifully to the ice. I mean, a film like Frozen, and the music is so gorgeous. Let It Go, of course, is so powerful, and it's one of the highlights of the show.
And what's your favorite parts of the show?
Well, I mean, Frozen itself is spectacular because of all the special effects, and with snow and mist and pyro, and just gorgeous costumes and sparkle. We have another really special moment as well with Turtle Rock and all these baby turtles and Finding Nemo segment. So it really is fun and playful, and it just is something very special for the kids and the family itself.
So you're in Disney on Ice 100 Years of Magic. Now what characters do you portray in the show?
Well, I'm part of the ensemble. I'm an ensemble skater, so that means I'm in all the group choreography in the show, so you'll see me in different parts. And for example, I'm part of the Mulan production. I'm one of the brides that helps Mulan get ready for the wedding, and then it leads her into her solo. It's really pretty. It's one of my favorites.
I portray Blue Fairy.
I portray Anna from Frozen.
Awesome. And what's your favorite part of the show?
My favorite part of the show is definitely making people smile. No matter what I'm out there doing, I just want to bring as much enjoyment and share my enjoyment with you guys.
My favorite part would have to be opening because it gets everyone up and going, and it's a great way to start the show.
And you've been with Disney on Ice for a little bit now. What other things have you done for them?
Well, I've been with 100 Years of Magic for 4 years, and it's still a dream for me. Coming from Brazil, where figure skating is not popular at all, I looked at myself and my life, and I can't believe what I'm doing. It's amazing.
I've been skating for 19 years.
Wow.
My mom actually performed with Disney on Ice for 16 years, so as soon as I became a figure skater, it was always a dream to follow in her footsteps.
I've been with Disney for 3 years, and I've been skating for 14, and I was a competitor for about 11, and Disney on Ice was a great way for me to use my talent without so much, competition and pressure, so it's a great way to use my talent.
Wow, the show was phenomenal. I love seeing all the princes and princesses together skating on one stage, and the Frozen segment was mind-blowing. Now, Disney on Ice 100 Years of Magic is coming to 30 cities and more. Check them all out at DisneyOnIce.com.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Boo!
Thanks, you're really not scary.
Come on, I'm just trying to get in the Halloween spirit with all the events starting up nowadays.
Well, maybe watching Anthony get a sneak peek of Halloween Horror Nights will give you the inspiration for some new, more frightening scare tactics.
Great idea. All right, take it away, Anthony.
We're here at Universal Studios for a sneak peek of this year's Halloween Horror Nights event. Now, I'm going to get my makeup done right now, and we're going to find out about the houses, Scare Zone shows, and much more.
Who are you expecting, Lady Luck? Now, for those of you who don't know Jack, you will. And for those of you who do, you will follow my maniacs of misfortune. You will follow my misfits, my cult of misfits. I'm telling you, children, a reckoning is at hand, and it is brought to you by me, the Clown Prince of Blood. Oh, my maniacs, I have assembled a rogues gallery of monsters and maniacs, past and present. I'm talking about slashers and walkers, insidious souls, oh, reaping assassins, body collectors, and my favorite, chainsaw maniacs. My maniacs! I guarantee that this horrific little trip down the rabbit hole is only going to bring you sorrow and bloodshed. Two of my other favorite things.
So it's the 25th year of the event, and Jack is back. What kind of mayhem is he bringing?
All kinds. I mean, the amount of content we have this year, again, I know we say a lot, we've got the most diverse content ever, but I mean, literally this year with 9 mazes and the largest Scare Zone character count we've ever had, this truly is the biggest event we've ever done. And Jack's got all kinds of surprises in store.
And can you give us a quick overview of the event too and what guests can expect?
Sure, yeah. The mazes, I mean, 9 mazes ranging from themes based on body collectors to we're doing a 3D maze based on Asylum in Wonderland. The Walking Dead is back. We're doing all season 5, so you're going to chart the survivor's journey through season 5. We've got a room in there with 2 pools, 3.5 feet deep. We've got walkers attacking you from these pools. It's a run, a maze we've done in the past twice before. We've kind of taken a real 80s vibe with it this time, though. I mean, down to the queue line video is all 80s inspired. The music has a kind of a, 80s kind of John Carpenter-y type feel to it. And the maze features Reapers. They're the assassins of this really awful game show that occurs in around this time, where participants are forced through a gauntlet of these Reapers. So each room is themed towards these individual assassins, and very unique, very unique. Purge, we're doing Purge as a maze. So Scare Zone, we did last year, really popular Scare Zone. We thought we'd bring it back as a maze and place people into the film. You're gonna see environments based around themes from both movies. So last year was very Purge Anarchy specific. This maze kind of suits both films. Let's see what else. American Werewolf in London. It's coming back. Really excited about this, mainly because First year, again, hit maze. Everyone loved it. We loved doing it. The one difference this year is we actually got original molds to actually create the werewolves this year. We went with Pat McGee Effects, amazing artist who assisted us in some of the mold making this year. So these wolves look 100 times better than they did the year we did it. And we're really, really happy to have it back. And to be partnering with Landis again, it's just a complete joy. I'm cheating here, let's see, what did I do? Freddy versus Jason! Freddy versus Jason, Soundstage maze. We split it into thirds. You're gonna go to Camp Crystal Lake. You're gonna go to 1428 Elm. I mean, we built it to scale. So you're gonna be in Camp Crystal Lake in Jason's kind of Freddy-infused dream realm, pass through fog, and then right there before you, once again, is the complete facade for 1428 Elm. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. And then Freddy's attacking you the whole time. You're gonna go into this amazing mirror-based boiler room set where I get confused walking through there with the lights on. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when we actually open this thing. So yeah, the content is so diverse. Biggest Scare Zone program we've ever done. We've got Psychoscarapy. We've got icons in Hollywood. We're actually, when you wander around tonight, you'll see one of the sets that we built. This is the set that features the director. So we're going to recreate the commercials in Hollywood using these vignettes. So it's just going to be an all-around great year. Bill and Ted is back. Jack, of course, has his own show, The Carnage Returns, and he is bringing it on. I mean, we've got kill-based illusion gags again, where we're going to maim and destroy people live on stage. Jack and Chance are involved in this madness. We've got dancers, we've got aerialists, so there's a little more of a circus vibe to the show this time than we had originally. Huge, huge. I think you've seen the set already online.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's gone now. Yeah. They ripped it out for Rock the Universe, but it's going to come back on Monday. But yeah, so all around, just a really, really rich year this year, I think.
So can you give us an overview of the Scare Zones for this year?
Well, we're really excited that this year we got to take all the brands that we know and love and kind of put a new twist on them. The Scary Tales brand is a brand that we've created houses for, street zones for, year after year. But this year we're putting a brand new twist with adding that steampunk kind of vibe with that scream punk kind of flair. Again, something that we love, and twisting it up and making it new. Psychoscarapy, again, a brand that we've known and love and has been really good to us at Halloween Horror Nights. We're twisting it up, unleashing them on the streets. You know, the psycho patients have taken over this traditional Halloween party, so they may accidentally take over the costume contest with costumes they have stolen from the trick-or-treaters that they have, hurt badly. In the icon zone, you're actually going to see how each icon became an icon, how their most heinous kills are going to be live in front of you. The Carrie die-in, Carrie is my hometown, so I loved creating this Carrie die-in for the Street Zone this year. All Night Die-in, again, has been a brand of ours for years and one that we loved, but putting that new twist on it, you'll have one set that is all what we're calling the classic set, where you'll see classic monsters. You'll see a very black and white video on the die-in screen. You'll have a different kind of feel of music out there. All the classic monsters will be in grayscale. Then, when we switch cast, you see a very different movie. You hear a very different audio track, and you see very different, more contemporary characters in the street. And it's something, that's why we're calling it double feature, because it's going back and forth throughout the night.
So I just got out of the Insidious house and it was absolutely terrifying. The red-faced demon scared me like no other, and I said some words I probably shouldn't have said. So if you guys want to come out to the event, it starts September 18th, and try to brave it all for yourselves.
It's Halloween Horror Nights! Scream for me one more time, maniacs! Cause Jack is back! You're welcome. Yes!
Halloween Horror Nights is starting up pretty soon, and I know I get scared really easy, so I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to blend in with the crowd. The most important tip, in my opinion, is to wear dark colors. Obviously, the event takes place mostly in the dark, so if you want to avoid being spotted, it's literally camouflage. Another good tip is try not to look paranoid. It may be hard, but scare actors are specifically looking for those that they think will jump the most. And lastly, this is sort of tough given my previous statement, but you'll want to stay alert at all times and make sure you identify possible hiding spaces and actors around you before they identify you.
Skip the lines with Undercover Tourist's crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tourist today.
And now for this week's calendar.
Universal's Rock the Universe returns this Friday and Saturday with performances by Switchfoot, Newsboys, Casting Crowns, Jesus Culture, and more.
Disney's annual Night of Joy at Magic Kingdom is also back this year with performances this Friday and Saturday by Toby Mac, Mercy Me, Skillet, Lecrae, and more. We have heard that the Disney dates are sold out, but there are still tickets left for Rock the Universe.
The second annual O-Town Macdown for Give Kids the World will be held at Osceola Heritage Park from 11 to 4 this Saturday, the 12th.
And finally this week, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is back this Tuesday night at Magic Kingdom.
It's coming up quick. So already, here we go. Don't forget to subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on these events and more.
We also have a quick shout out. Happy 30th birthday to Georgina Tyne.
Happy birthday. And now we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets and more information.
Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each week on YouTube, Bright House Cable TV Channel 999, iTunes, and through the O-Town app on Roku and Amazon Fire.
You can also visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week and find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram.
If you enjoy our show, please support it by subscribing to our magazine through our website, in our app, or on the Nook.
All right, so we uploaded a video last week. It's gotten over 20,000 views already. It's BB-8 rolling around Magic Kingdom. We've got BB-8 with us right here.
Buddy!
Look at this guy.
Hi,
Isn't he cute?
He is so cute.
Yeah, so this came out on Force Friday last week. It's been very popular with a lot of people. And I just love seeing him rolling around Magic Kingdom. I'd love to see him go into more places too.
So he doesn't come with these adorable Mickey ears. But
no, I think these were a
them.
keychain that they bought and attached to him.
Hi, he's really cute. Nobody knows really who he is yet, but everybody loves him, so it's fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's been in the trailers for
Yes.
the new Star Wars Force Awakens movie, and he looks like he's going to be a hit character.
Yep, definitely.
Definitely not on the level of Jar Jar. He looks like he'll be a fun character.
He will be fun. Oh,
gotcha.
hi!
I got you. All right.
Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all, have fun.
Right, BB-8? Woo!
Gotcha.
Go crazy.
Secret blooper of the week.
I forgot, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Bob.
Did you go to the same bar I went to last night?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, it was eventful.
But be warned, we've heard some of the nights are
Mm,
And we just so happened to send Anthony there this past week. I was like, who went? Sorry, Anthony. But you'll want to stay alert at all times and make sure you identify possible hiding spaces and actors around you before they identify you.
Yeah.
My tips said nothing.